The Congress party gets another Neta, a vocal Neta from Bengal after Sam Pitroda to make a comment where the words are being deemed as inappropriate and objectionable. Congress's Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury used an offensive, inappropriate word that you would not use as a political public discourse. It's being deemed racist and offensive. That slur has appeared to come from the mouth of Congress Neta, who's the Bengal Congress chief, Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, and basically said, and using a certain word that I don't think I can speak on air, but also adding that there are Mongoloid people, Mongoloid features. Let's listen in first to what Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury said and why this is adding to the arsenal against Congress party.
हमारे देश में प्रोटो ऑस्ट्रेलियन है, निग्रेटा है, मंगोलॉइड क्लास है तो है। हमारा देश की क्या है? ये डेमोग्राफी जो है हमारे देश की जो टोपोग्राफी है, ये रीजन जो है, ये रीजनल फीचर भी अलग अलग होते हैं। ये तो होते हैं रीजनल फीचर अलग अलग। हमारा हिंदुस्तान में प्रोटो ऑस्ट्रेलियन है, मतलब निग्रेटा क्लास है, मंगोलॉइड क्लास है, ये तो है ही। कोई अपना तरफ से क्या व्यक्तिगत रूप से कोई कुछ कहते हैं, वो अपना उनकी राय है इसमें। हम तो देखते हैं कि हमारे सारे शिक्षा में यही हमें सिखाए जाते हैं। सब तो किसी को देखने को नहीं होते, कोई सफेद होते, कोई काला होते, होना तो है, क्या करें, इसको जो होना है।
Are there many other ways to tell and suggest that there is unity in diversity in this country than use stereotypical racist words that these people have actually fought against, to not be stereotyped, to be seen as Indians? Suryagini gets us the latest from Kolkata on that. Suryagini, because after Sam Pitroda made that comment, there was this huge furor and discussion about it, of how these words can be mentioned casually by netas as well. How did Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, and if I'm correct, was he referring to defend Sam Pitroda here?
Well, not really. You know, if you listen into what Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury was saying, he was questioned on Sam Pitroda, definitely, and we heard what he said. Now, he further goes on to speak about how different people have different features, and that is where he mentioned the different characteristics of basically the features of humans. Basically, that's what he said. Now, this comes in the midst of the already controversial statement by Sam Pitroda, and we have seen how not only like from various political parties and various leaders, be it from the northeastern side of India or the southern part of India, or even throughout the country at large, how the statement of Sam Pitroda was retaliated with, and that was not really, that was not taken in a very light manner, what Sam Pitroda had said. And following which, when Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury was questioned on Sam Pitroda's comments, this is what he said. He spoke on the features of Indians which come from different areas, and we heard his statement. Now it has to be seen what went behind him thinking that he'll speak on these lines. So as I said, Pooja, that it was already a very, very controversial subject.
Many
which
other
had
ways,
happened,
like I
a
said,
day back,
to suggest to the diversity that we have in the country. But should we be careful with the kind of words that we choose when we describe that diversity? And all of them are Indians, have always been. Shishir Bhajoria from the BJP is joining us on this, because this has become again a huge political showdown. BJP has jumped on this. Mr. Shishir Bhajoria, why do you think that what Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury has said is equally inappropriate or racist to what Sam Pitroda has said?
In fact, using the N word in today's day and age, I'm not even pronouncing the whole thing because I'm not sure you'll even show the full word. It's just completely uncalled for. You cannot do it. Other than the fact that India is a diverse country, unity in diversity is our main pehchan, is our introduction. But for whatever be that, for anyone to use these words, the N word, it's simply unacceptable. Now it's up to the Congress leadership whether they sack him, whatever steps they take, Otherwise, BJP cannot let this just lying low. We cannot.
What do you say to the
cannot
Congress party saying that why is the BJP jumping on this issue? Why is this such a big issue and not the ground issues? This is diverting from issues. Do you think that as well?
Well, that comment of the Congress party to me gives a feeling that they are trying to exonerate Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury and wriggle out of it. Sorry, it cannot be done. In today's day and age, you cannot. And this is not the first mistake of this gentleman. Did he not take a shot at the Honorable Rashtrapati ji, the President of India, by calling her Rashtrapatni? This is the same person. He is doing it again. So this I would call a serial offender. Congress can say what they want. They will not be allowed to be, just go scot-free.
All right, appreciate you joining us, Mr. Shishir Bhujoria. Let's listen in again to what Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury said, and we'll later play out what Sam Pitroda also had said and why one by one the comments. Remember, when you refer specifically to the diversity, this is what Adhir Ranjan had said after the comment with Sam Pitroda had already led to such a furor. Listen in.
हमारे देश में प्रोटो ऑस्ट्रेलियन है, निग्रेटा है, मंगोलाइट क्लास है तो है। हमारा देश की क्या है, ये डेमोग्राफी जो है हमारे देश की, हमारा देश की जो टोपोग्राफी है, ये रीजन जो है, ये रीजनल फीचर भी अलग अलग होते हैं। ये तो होते हैं रीजनल फीचर अलग अलग। हमारा हिंदुस्तान में प्रोटो ऑस्ट्रेलियन है, मतलब निग्रेटा क्लास है, मंगोलाइट क्लास है, ये तो है। कोई अपना तरफ से क्या व्यक्तिगत रूप से कोई कुछ कहते हैं, वो अपना उनकी राय है इसमें। हम तो देखते हैं कि हमारे सारे शिक्षा में यही हमें सिखाए जाते हैं। सब तो किसी को देखने को नहीं होते, कोई सफेद होते, कोई काला होते, होना तो है, क्या करें, इसको जो होना है।
So again, he tried to describe the unity in diversity, and I bring in Suryagini here because remember that referring to the ethnic composition of this country, and there is definitely a lot of diversity in that case, but should we be as leaders more cautious of this country to use those words? Suryagini, you tell me, because Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, like the BJP leader mentioned, is not the first time, has landed in a soup with using comments that he's casually thrown, not just at BJP or other leaders, even at Mamata Banerjee. At this point, do you think this becomes an arsenal for the BJP right away?
Well, Pooja, we just heard Shishir Bhujoria, who's a very senior leader of the BJP, on what he had to say about the statements of Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury on when he was questioned on Sam Pitroda. We heard what Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury said, and we heard the BJP's stand on it. They called him a serial offender, especially a couple of months back, almost a year back, when Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury had called Rashtrapati as Rashtrapatni, and then we had seen how the BJP took to him on that particular issue. Now the BJP stand is pretty clear. They are going pretty strong against Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, especially amidst a very high voltage elections. But what we have to understand is that there was already a very controversial subject that was out in the open since yesterday due to Sam Pitroda's comments, and we saw various leaders of the northeast, various leaders of the southern part of the country lashing out against Sam Pitroda and the Congress, and we saw how Sam Pitroda even he resigned from his particular post.
So one by one, basically, just referring to what the Netas have said. Suryagini, keep tracking specifically how this will be seen, possibly in the BJP and nearby states as well. And if you have the comment of Sam Pitroda to what we had said, if we can play that precisely to put in perspective of one by one, why even refer to issues when the articulation by the leader is not appropriate?
We are a shining example of democracy in the world. We have survived 70 years, 75 years in a very happy environment where people could live together, leaving aside few fights here and there. We could hold country together as diverse as India, where people on East look like Chinese, people on West look like Arab, people on North look like, maybe white, and people in South look like Africa. Doesn't matter.